Hi there, Carolyn Peeler with you today in Ellen Hudson's classroom, and I'm going to do a quick ink comparison of some permanent dye inks. We're going to start with the Ranger Archival ink. I'm going to be stamping that, then StazOn, and then finally I'm going to stamp with an Altenew crisp dye ink. Now today what I'm doing is showing you why you want to work with a permanent ink, especially when you're working with watercolor. So here I'm putting some distress markers onto a Ranger craft mat with a little bit of water, and I'm going to watercolor each of these stamped images. And you're going to see the difference between a permanent ink, one that's marked that way, versus just a regular dye ink. Now I want to stress, there is nothing wrong with the Altenew dye ink. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It is not billed as a permanent ink that is waterproof. This is simply to show you that if you're going to be working with watercolors, it is important to pay attention to which ink you use because certain ones will hold up better. So you're going to see this bottom guy, the ink is going to start to feather because it's reactive with water. Whereas the StazOn and the archival ink, you don't have that problem. So here's a couple minutes later and you can see now this feathering has gone, whereas the StazOn and then the top guy, which is the Ranger, are still nice and crisp. So it's important to consider which inks you want to use based on the application that you're going to use the ink with. And for watercolor, for sure, one of those permanent inks is the way to go.